Wow, that was incredibly well timed. It literally just turned past the minute, and the song ended. I'd like to say I did that on purpose, but personally, I think the Lord Emperor intervened for it. How are we all doing? So today's been a weird one today. Like, literally had my head in paperwork for like the whole day. Ugh. Oh well. Oops. Holidays have to end at some point. Yes, praise be. Now, I do believe we basically just got out the start, if I remember correctly.
You know a safe place? Somewhere we can rebuild.
Jeet, of the Great White, we can make a deal. Trust me, kill us.
No, yeah. So I was just cleaning out some regions before I go to meet Jeet because this whole thing is Jeet's region, and then obviously that's Kutgash, which we'll get to later. But I don't think I've ever actually made it to the end of this game. No, so this will be an interesting playthrough. Now, what was that I was looking for? Oh yeah, it's the cleanup crew, isn't it? Okay, I don't know what the problem is, but it's stutters and buffers. Stutters and buffers. Now, let me check my end. My end seems clean. Let me turn it up. There might be a little bit of latency in the meantime because I've turned my end up.
We have a choice, Zane.
Let me just. I'm just testing.
What is this place?
This part of the Great White.
Yep, seems fine on mine. I'm just testing. There we go.
Jeet's territory. Like.
Okay, so it's the cleanup crew, if I remember correctly, that gives us the locations of all the scrap places, which we'll go around as we go. We'll grab this scrap place that's right here, but otherwise I'm just going to go keep liberating camps because as a restart we got Wi-Fi on phone because yeah. And should never feel bad about. Hang on, let me just because I can't watch volume levels and I don't know what this game's like. You never feel bad about turning your PC over to a professional. I mean, some of them are. It's weird. It's a bit like car mechanics. Like some of them are absolute fucking scam artists. Oh, but I'd say a good number of them are genuine guys. And one should never. You should never take chances with their pride and joy. I mean, I'm lucky enough to know how to fix this damn thing myself, and even if I can't, I have an expert on hand. Who will quite happily fix all my problems for a nominal fee. And by nominal fee, I mean like a quart of whiskey. Yeah. I do find it incredibly funny. Like, my family is like some of the most useful like professions going. Like, we got a handyman, we got IT guys, we got like people who look for local council. So we got people who know local law. Hairdressers, we got educators, it's awesome. Connection everywhere. But personally, I can't wait to get the giant 4-barreled fuck you shotgun. Yeah. I made a point to watch the film again before this. I forgot how stupid that film is, and as a result, how much I love it. Like, but you're not going to tell me that Immortan Joe and his boys are literally just orcs. I believe the word rickety garbage fraternity are applicable here. Half-Life Warboy. To describe someone who has the cancer. If I remember correctly, Mad Max is like post-nuclear apocalypse as well, so this whole place is just an environmental nightmare. You can change my mind. Obviously, cables, motherboard, and CPU just way too frightening. Yeah, I mean, they're the easiest to screw up. Like, you bend a pin on your chip and it's basically fucked. Like, you can fix it. You can straighten them out if only like one or two are bent. But, ooh lord, like, it's an operation. There's something up here. I'm gonna get it. I mean, cables are easy. It's just they're easy, but they're just a giant pain in the ass. I'm trying to figure out, is the scrap up there? There's like one more left in this area, and I'm trying to work out if it's on top. Yeah, cables are easy. They're just a massive pain in the ass, and you can literally just route stuff through the back. I looked at your case, and yeah, it's got that little backplate area you can... Thank you. Got that little backplate area that you can use. Like literally, you just thread cables from one place to another in them. And it's up here, isn't it? There you go. And then up and up. But it all comes down to how bothered you are. It's like some people. I've literally seen some people, and like the heresy I have witnessed with when it comes to cable management. Come on. Hop. There we go. I like how that's supposed to be something that it doesn't expect you to tech into. The Jimmy bar. Okay. How much have we got in the way of scrap then? 180. I remember... Oh, I thought I upgraded the body bars. Oh. Yeah, when I looked at it, Sash was looking over my shoulder. And though we have tiny little cool sounding air filter. Does that mean I can get the bigger one for 300? Cool. But yeah, Sash was looking over my shoulder when I was looking at it just to see how easy the cable management would be, and she really liked that case. I mean, she seems to have a soft spot for Corsair in general. Her current case is a Corsair. I can't remember the name of it. It's the one with like the fractal front with the mesh at the bottom. I mean, my case is just enormous. It's a BitPhoenix Aurora. It's I can't remember the name of it, but the ATX Plus, I want to say. It's the really fucking big ones. Let's deal with this fucking convoy. You can see the dust over there. If I remember correctly, they travel this way around the road. So if I go this way, I'll catch up to them. Yeah, mine's modular too. No, no. Same. Mine's modular too. I much prefer it. That way only the cables I need are hanging around. Fuck you. We've only got one round left, so... Be creative with it. I think I've actually killed them all. Did I approve what? I saw your picture of the Chen tracks. Dun 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 dun. Right. Now that the hawking is done. Running time. Boosted right into a wall. Okay, so I found out that shifted the brake. I do believe that was all of his escorts. So we can't have much left. I like how it makes fuel a mechanic in this game, but I've literally never run out.
Danger is everywhere. Evil lurks behind every tomb. Range. That's what we need. A shooter with some range. Our rifle barrel.
Is load. Let me see if I can't balance this out a bit better. So if we bring the SFX down a little, just so I can hear Jam a little bit better. Oh, and the engine doesn't deafen everyone within range.
Perhaps these new black fingers are skilled in such metallurgy.
Are you saying you can build it?
If Jeet has the parts I need, I saw one.
Thought you were turning the other way.
once. It's not so complex.
Okay, I'll get the scrapulence later. Does not approve. Approve of what? I literally said. I can't tell you if I approve until I know what it is you're on about. Come here, little bastard. Oh good, I'm out of rounds. I thought I had one left. Oh well. Thank you. Have you? That's where I'm going to put this thing. Either way, I sent DM the other day. Okay. And the amount of shit I get sent through Discord nowadays, I can barely keep track of it all. This. Oh, yes, this. Yes. Not bad looking Discord at all. I actually quite like that. I'm onto this. I really need to get some armor on this thing. Yeah, and the grind wheels will probably also be a good call. Yeah, so I'm coming.
The red tank! The leader is exposed!
Telling me I do actually have a round left. No, I do not.
How's it going?
Fuck me, how much is it going to cost to get me some armor on this damn thing? Can't look because it's on fire. Yeah, I remember seeing. Like I said, you should never feel ashamed about having to turn one's PC over to a professional. It's better to just admit failure than to fuck it up yourself. Of course, it doesn't help when you get bits out the box and they're already fucked. So was it your motherboard was initially fucked and then your chip was initially fucked? If I remember, my theory on that one is still that only one of them was fucked, but the moment you tried to turn one on, it fucked the other, because motherboards do that. And it killed the chip, you know, which is more than likely possible.
Their lead truck. It carries a great and powerful artifact.
Mhm.
It's good.
Yeah, without not a little bit of teeth pulling, but we did it.
Mysterious force.
Yeah, and man, were they not happy about that. Well, that deals with that one. It's just a normal truck, right? So I should be able to do this. Recover. I couldn't recover. As long as we don't go in the bog, we'll be able to get out of here just quickly. Alright, fucking 20 kilogram pack. Yeah, so I actually haven't weighed my machine, but it's not small. What's up, bro? I just need to blow it up, right? At least it isn't piss-soaked motherboard. Yeah. Oh, just in time. He actually stopped. Oh, sod it. I said, I'll get the scrapulence later when I've cleared out the camps. Oh, come on. And that should... No. Witness me!
Stay. Got the car.
Killer.
Might be able to.
No, I do not want to install it. I have Rockstar Energy TM guiding the path. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag could be a sponsor though. Rockstar, call me up. Righty. Well, that's finally done with. Oh, this one. Just gonna get out the car. I feel like I was being titanically stupid last time, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out where this scrap was hiding. Rockstar is a great drink. It is a great drink, and I will absolutely advertise them on stream. Give me a call. Okay, there was one up here. That was weird artifacting. Where haven't I checked? That would be within range. Dun, 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 dun. Shouldn't be out here. Well, this is too far. Oh, for fuck's sake. See, I knew I was just being titanically stupid. I knew it was here somewhere. I knew it had to be like right in front of me, somewhere I wasn't looking. Right, where to go then? I think I'll clean out these two regions and then go talk to G, because G gives me some important shit. And then, if I find it, I'm gonna go get that scrapulence. The scrapulences, if you capture them, are worth a shitload of money. Scrap. I mean, it's very nice of the enemy to find all the most useful bits in the wasteland, put them on a truck, and then not guard the truck as it drives around. I mean, the game tells you can blow them up and gather all the scrap, but you get way more if you recover it, so it's just better to do that. I mean, yeah, I know, right? For one project part, I knew I had to be titanically stupid. I had to be looking right at it. But to be fair, Scrap Crew is the most important one, because it tells you where all the scrap locations are.
The explosion. I was too close. Hurt badly. Stink gum in his sick pups. I'm crisped up. End it. Please. Just end me.
Wasn't it for me? End his life and take the loot. Okay. And just in time for some asshole to show up and ruin the solemnness of the moment.
Clear of the ramp!
I got both his doors off, but if I can't run him down. No, come on, come on. Fucking run me over, prick. I will East London your ass, I swear to God. I got no rounds. Guy's a literal barbecue snack. No, he is. Honestly, I've seen Port Scratching's fucking softer than him. There we go. There might have been a more instant way to do that, but yeah, job's a job. Yeah, 27 scrap ain't bad. Let's see if I can't upgrade me knuckles. Absolutely can, nice and cheap. Damage increase from a failed parry. Can't bump the shotgun up yet. Can, however, grow some sick ass facial hair. And can't upgrade the jacket yet. I think they'll save the rest for the car. Can't get armor. I've already upgraded the engine and the exhaust once. And yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the tires. Deep treadies. I.e., just good tires. Before they had like, it was like fresh rubber strapped on the outside of it. Do let me know if the car's a little loud. I know how this game loves to rev up its engine sounds. Last jacket's pretty cool. It is. I do quite like. Oh, that's interesting. But if I were to then get out, oh, it literally takes Max in his current stance. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so I wonder if I. Oh yeah, there it is. Action pose. Oh, it won't even let me bloody trial it. Didn't ask you.
No time.
Righty, so there's bloody Crow-Dazzle, but I barely ever do his stuff, so. So let's go knock over the other cam. Okay, that's why getting the camps is important. I mean, you're not exactly covert, love, I'm going to be honest. Go Burr, I know.
Avert your deadly stare, Walker. You do not want my hide. No. You want to kill the suckling swine of Scrotus's hordes.
Why not both?
Camp on edge of Outer Graves. You alone might be worth the massacre. But see to it that the war crier is muffled, or he'll pump them all up with his damn yells. Huh. If you feel nimble, there's a dangerous hidden pathway which might give you a bit of an edge in the carnage.
Yeah, I can't wait until the car starts sounding better. It already sounds better with that air filter on it. Project part in the lower section of the suspended structure. Watch your step on the ledges. Use sniper gun to break their defenses. Well, I don't have a sniper, so... I mean, are they still blowing that thing up? Well, I don't have a sniper, so I'm just going to go in. Oh, that was nice and open the gate for me. Kick him. Let's find out how many of them I can kill before the Warcry even gets them up to buff status. And the answer is 3. Oh. Yeah, chucking off the edge also works. Yeah, it's a sniper. Sniper's a good job, mate. Challenging work. Stay outdoors. I didn't mean it. Promise you'll never go angry.
So, this is where it ends. At the hands of a crazy-eyed road warrior spattered in the blood of you just let me go then?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you go. What? I let him go. I just let him go from his harness. Alright, let's see first off what's about, so I don't miss something toward the fucking start. Again, plenty of fuel. Yeah, I finally tracked down that clip again of the guy who played a Morton Joe in full makeup when they walk out to the outback. I love the fact that he filmed the whole thing in the outback, which is historically like one of the worst places to go, by the way, just on Earth. Oh no, he's running away. I wonder if it's a trap. Oh, he led me in here. Not all bad. This is actually pretty nice. I think it's good. Good view, it's under cover. It would appear that you've got a good source of water. You even got a little stove. Yeah, if this is the apocalypse, this ain't half bad. I think I get up there later. Shut up. It's half of the shank though. You fool, you've just given an Englishman his designed weapon, a knife. We will not sell you food, we will not allow you entry, only military personnel are allowed. Yeah, so eventually the military just start turning people away. And to be fair, that's not a bad toilet. I mean, you're not exactly going to be dealing with the refuse, are you? This place isn't actually bad. And if this is the apocalypse, I wouldn't mind living here. Food, which I don't need. Project. Survey crew, good. Need that shit. This is the thing. This is primarily what this playthrough is going to be. Hello, mate.
That guy! Raggedy man!
Well, I want to fight. I thought the darkened ones are supposed to be harder. That was a touch pathetic, I'm going to be honest. I'm disappointed by you. Or as old Morton Joe would say, mediocre. Taking the throne, yeah. It was a good throne. Up. I will get better with the whole like loot sense as time goes on. This game does sometimes like to really hide shit from you. That would have been a trench when the sea was still here. Up. This is primarily what this playthrough is going to be, which means it's ironically going to be both chilled out but not, considering the subject matter. I know, like, full upgrades with all of Max's stuff, you can literally knock someone out with the first punch, which is always handy. Aren't the pale guys, the war pups, they're literally the lowest down the totem pole, aren't they? They're not even war boys, they're just angry teenagers in effect. This whole thing is just they're going to fight and make a name for themselves. They are literally orcs, just Australian. God, an Australian orc. Now there's something I want to hear. Oops. Suplex. Oh, you're not dead. I do love how violent the knockout punches are, even from a standing start. 97% completion. Yeah, there's a couple of things that are just like absolute bastards to find. I remember the lighthouse in particular being just ugh. But there was something there, and I just couldn't find it. Yeah, making sure I got everything. Yeah, like, you ever actually tried to like watch the older Mad Max movies? Oh, I see. Just showing me that there's shit over there. Like, I love how like rough they were, because obviously this was like the 80s, and you know they couldn't get cars to go fast enough in the outback, so their solution was to just speed up the footage, and it looks ridiculous. Oh, water. This is the Mad Max thing which is spoken. Yes, it is mid-mix. And he's going to go get a V8, not a V6. It's no, if you just need like 2 or so memory items. Yeah, and say some of them are like actually buried. Woo, Thunderpoon. Which is a fantastic euphemism for penis now I think about it. Again, does somebody want to tell the guys who made Mad Max that crude oil doesn't explode? Yeah, so 2 insignias and 2 lots of scrap, and I'm done. Yeah, and so, have you actually played this before, Grizzly? Mine. Okay, that's that. I need 1 more load of scrap. I'm betting it's hanging around this yard somewhere. Cleared out all of that. And there's also 2 insignias I haven't found. And now the insignias are bastards, like. Doesn't explode, but oh yeah, it totally burns, but doesn't explode. Not like in that fashion, anyway. Played a little bit when the game was released on the Xbox. Yeah, I'm gonna say I've played this game to death. I love this game to bits. But I don't normally hold with open world stuff, but this game just had my attention from day one. Now, if I were insignia, I'd be high up. Everyone could see me. They actually have electricity. Damn, go them. But I really enjoy the driving. The fighting's super satisfying. The game looks cool. The subject matter is always interesting because it's mid-mix. Yeah, the old Mad Max films are well, they're old now. Like they're like 1980s. If I think well they were like height of Mel Gibson. So yeah, they'll be like 1980 something now. But yeah, they are like rough as hell now. Like it is actually quite funny to see just how rough they are. I'm gonna zip line down and see if there's anything there. But let's say it's the old like start of like when Mel Gibson was young, if you can believe such a thing. And it's surprising just how many like dumb references from like today that are actually from Mad Max. Yeah, I see. So I know Beyond the Thunderdome is a dumb movie, but as a result, it's just really cool. Okay, so I'm missing, I think it's a load of scrap and an insignia, yeah, which I'm betting I've overlooked somewhere. Yeah, the first and Fury Road are definitely the better two. I've heard that 3 is by far the worst. Come on, zipline. Oh, there it is. Zipline. I know I can zipline with stuff, game. Don't tell me lies. Yeah, like Fury Road's one of those films that I went back to afterwards. Because the first time I watched it, I didn't actually like it. Watched it the second time and reversed my opinion 180. I now love that film. And I can't remember the name of the guy they got to play Mad Max. My brain's saying Tom Hardy, but I think I'm wrong on that one. I like how, where did you get the parts for the car? Haha, cargo burr. Literal dialogue. Yeah, no. Tom Hardy? You know, say. That's the name that my brain is saying, but I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, I thought he was brilliant. And I believe this Mad Max is definitely based on that, even if I don't think it is actually his face. Okay, so there was this insignia here. There's a turret there. And I'm also looking for some scrap, which can come in boxes as well as hanging. Must remember. I'm betting it's up here somewhere. Where the f... Not behind here. Not in there. Hey, this is where, like... Got to go for now? No, that's fine. You'll come back when you can. This playthrough is largely chill anyway. There's a lot of the playthrough will be this, just me trying to find stuff. But the developers have done way too good a job at hiding. Yeah, because there was one there. Yeah, I do believe it was Tom Hardy. Yeah, like, I love that film to bits. Like, I know the guy they got to play Immortan Joe was in, I think, the first film. I think it was like the main villain there as well. And we're back up here. And he was very happy to come back. I actually managed to dig up the old video where he turns up on set to film, and all the war boys are on the great big war rig, and then they all actually hold up their hands and like start doing like the prayer. They clasp their fingers together and tuck in their thumb so it looks like the spokes of a V8 engine. Which is one of the most Australian things I think I've ever seen. Right. This is one of those times where I think I'm just going to pull up a guide and just refer back to it. Because I could spend another hour running around this place trying to find this godforsaken loot and insignia. And it's odd that I can't find the insignia considering they fucking glow, but you know. And it's one of those cases of like Immortan Joe, like he's a villain and he's doing horrific things by like he literally found the prettiest women in the Great Wasteland and locked them up. So he could then make them all fucking brood mothers. He was trying to restart society, but doing it like Genghis Khan, where he just made sure everybody had his genetic material, which is kind of horrible. Right, one moment, please. It makes camp guy. The Edge Oil Camp. I think this is the one. I'm starting from the beginning. Minimize this so I can see chat at the same time. Being weird. Okay. All I noticed, it seems to be set in the Australian outback. Yeah, basically it's a post-apocalyptic Australian outback. And let me pull up the thing. There we go. Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic Australian outback. Basically, there was a big, global warming happened, and there was a big resource war. At the end of the resource war, basically mankind nukes themselves into the Stone Age, and those who didn't then suffer with such crippling resource shortages that they revert to this. And Mad Max here is, I think in the first film he still had his wife and kid, but they got killed by a biker gang. And then he goes completely fucking insane as a result, trying to find this promised land, which he calls the Great Silence. Which he calls, I think, the green place across the Great Silence, which is actually the Pacific seabed, because in Mad Max there is no sea. It all dried up, as ridiculous as that sounds. Basically, we are currently standing on a dried up seabed. If you look around, you'll start recognizing that all of this, like those are port buildings over there. Like this is all dried up seabed. And this place is called the Edge because it exists on the edge of a shelf, which would then drop into the Pacific seabed. So, I know, it's literally Australian. And they're pretty good with the Australian accent, but there's a moment earlier where, for some reason, like especially Max himself doesn't go too hard Australian. But there's a moment earlier where he looks at the engine in the car that Chumbucket's building from, the hunchback over there who's a mechanic, and sees a V6 and in disgust walks out and goes, V8, not V6, I said. Like he just busts out into full Australian, I love it. But, the actual story of Mad Max himself is that he was part of like a government agency that was designed to keep the peace. And he had an Interceptor, which is like an 80s sports car, which is his famous car, the Black on Black, which he loses at the start of the game, because the whole point of the game is that you're building a new car. That's the current one there. Hashtag Rockstar. It's actually, I really like it. Like, it's super stupid, it's super Australian, and if you like cars, it's really good. And let's actually nail this cap down. Exploring the secret path, we'll find a bunch of fuel cans and some baddies on the right, including a war carrier. Okay, that's the front. After crossing the bridge, enter the room. Look behind me. Crossing the bridge. Look to the right and into the room. Which I came here and I found scrap in that box. Next to the room, go around the corner. Around the corner on the right. Okay. My go-to ones have been the Metro series. The Metro series is fucking amazing. I love that film. Those games. Once again, it's post-apocalyptic stuff that isn't in America is always really fun, because obviously that one's Russia, I believe, and I think the post-apocalyptic one on that one is, I think, Aliens, but I can't quite remember. Climb up onto the path and take it left. Into the first room on Max's right here, to locate more scrap, which was there. It was in here. I continue, kill the enemy as you pass through, which I did. He was here. Passed through the entryway. Over a melee weapon and some scrap, which I did. I also see two small rooms. Melee weapon and some scrap. You'll also see two small rooms. One has an insignia. The other has a history relic, which was here. Everything, exit the room, walk west, kick open the door, survey crew project part, which was in here. There's also some food that which is right there, cool. Classified as some human mutation. It could be wrong, but it's been a while since I played. I think you're right. I think Metro is I think it is just mutation gone wrong. And it's in like the air, and that's why you need the mask, if I remember correctly. Whereas this one is literally just the boomer's worst nightmare. It's global warming came to bite us all in the ass. But the answer is cars and oil, which are now precious resources, which I find hilarious. Okay. Kill the enemies at the top. Okay. If you're just joining us, this camp is one of the more confusing ones, and I'm using a guide to find the last two bits. Two entryways. After passing through the second one, look left and you'll find a ladder. Okay. And a ladder. Look to the far side and you'll find some scrap and the insignia. Cool, found those. Let's say I generally do strategy, but no, I do basically everything. So it's not often used one. Yeah, I know, right? It is literally like resources ran out, global warming's a thing. And here we are, which I quite like, which is ironic. I guess it's like too real for a lot of places to use, but Mad Max used it and it looks really cool. But the irony is that they used the Outback to film the first Mad Max films because it looks like like an apocalyptic wasteland, because it's fucking nothing but the hottest desert on Earth for miles and miles and miles. And I find it hilarious. As whoever gets in the way and kick open the next gate, head right into the room, pick up the scrap, and exit on the ladder. Okay, that was a fight there. Around the corner, and there was scrap in here. Yeah, it was in that box. And then exit up the ladder, which means, yeah, it is somewhere toward this end. Continue along the path. We'll walk onto a ramp. There's the oil below. Don't destroy it yet. Look to the right and you'll find a ladder right here, yeah. And an entrance to below the thing you walked on. Ah! Found ya! Huzzah! So, I mean, it's fucking sneaky. I'm blaming the Russians and Chinese for global warming apocalypse. But this is the thing, the Chinese will definitely ignore all contributions because the Chinese are definitely the worst for it right now because of their rampant use of coal. But the Russians actually look kind of favourably on global warming because global warming will make places like Siberia now like arable and warm and easily lived places. As well as the fact that the melting northern ice cap will make all their northern ports in the White Sea into warm water ports where they can be used all year round, as opposed to right now where they freeze for more than half the year. And it opens up Arctic trade routes where the ice melts. So Russia look quite favourably upon global warming as a result, much to the chagrin of literally everyone else on Earth. And the Chinese, as I said, won't mention anything about global warming, and they want people to believe it's a myth because they make rampant use of coal, because it's cheap and they have a lot of people. I do believe it is China that are pumping out most of the emissions these days. I could be wrong on that, I'm not a climate scientist, but that's not to say Europe or America aren't great, especially America, holy shit.
That big thing is similar. Yes, very much so to many of the wonders one can
Minefield. Well, there's one.
spy in Gastown.
Yeah, you identify minefields by lots of these ruined cars and still burning cars. Yeah, don't drive around here too much and don't go off the path, otherwise you will quite happily roll onto a mine. And now the port stronghold. These are massive harbour buildings that would have been used to offload and to load and offload cargo, to maintain ships, all that lovely stuff. And this should tell you just how far onto the seabed we actually are. That, by the way, over there is Gastown, which is like one of the rare working oil refineries, and as a result is a source of fuel. Like one of the few left.
You hear about that big boy Gasper Grope? He don't like explosions none. So one who want to get at him better deal with his boys and dish out some of that boom boom.
Yeah, as you can see, English is not great in the apocalypse. There's a hidden entrance on the left of the main gate. Look for a shimmy walkway halfway up. There's a flame pipe tank left on the left of the main gate. Righty. Let's get in there. I remember this camp being quite hard. How much scrap have we got? We got a bit. What can I upgrade? The ramming grill is as high up as it goes. I can't do any armor right now. Can't get the V6 engine upgraded to a major V6. Well, I love Chum's little quotes here, by the way. With this work done, she is elevated from Rattlebox to engine at least. Major V6. There are powers inside this roaring block, but I hope we are not content, lest the angel cry will cry tears of petroleum on the earth. Oh, Chum. We need to continue. We need to reduce the threatened gut gases territory for that one. We have tires, suspension. That's going to be very useful for controlling the car. When I say saying it's stock, just profane stock. Does it look lifted? It's Betty plated? I cannot tell. Maybe it makes you feel better, but I itch for more. Boost. We can get bigger boost, but it's very expensive. some rims that actually are stabby. Can't get the sniper rifle yet, and this is all weapons. Can I paint the thing yet? No, not yet. I haven't found any other bodies, so... Suppose I'll spend the rest on Max. Can I upgrade my fist yet? No, although I'm close. Let's give him the wrist armor. Oh. Ammo belt? Can't upgrade the ammo belt yet. We have beard. Can't upgrade the shotgun yet. Get some skills though. Shoulder charge. Gimme. Right, let's get in there. If you're wondering, by the way, Grizzly, yes, my car's ornaments on the front and back are Rockstar Energy. Not an ad, but totally could be an ad.
Dodge his bullet!
Load the harpoon, you daft bastard. Come on, load the fucking harpoon.
Long shot in there! I shot his last!
Right, I believe that's all the towers. Yeah, no, it was a promotion with this game so that you could have Rockstar Energy on your car. They increase the top speed and it's totally promotional. And I absolutely don't mind using it. Okay, so that's a flame gout, which is literally spewing fuel as a defense. You neutralize it by finding the fuel tank and blowing it up. Alternatively, I can't, you can just follow the pipe all the way back. Aha. That. Throwing rocks at me? That's not very nice. And Rockstar Energy makes you go faster. And once again, it's not an ad, but it totally could be an ad. I mean, I generally take the stance of most YouTubers and Twitch streamers these days, which is if I generally like the product and don't have any problems with them, I have no issues like advertising them. Ow. Right. Oh, because he can't get out from there, he's throwing rocks. Just drop kick the motherfucker. No. I still caught you, little prick. I can't reach him, so I'm going to have to blow him up. Oh, cool. It was nice of you to join us. Yeah, like I say, it's the kind of thing I wouldn't mind advertising, to be honest. Ooh, scrapulence. I might take you back first before we do this place. Actually, I'll drive you back to Jeets. This is the last stronghold in this area. I say, so if some like mobile game, which is like massively exploitative, were to come to me and be like, hey, you want to advertise our game? I would quite happily tell them to fornicate themselves with a railroad spike. However, if a company like Rockstar Energy, for example, which literally is just a beverage company, I would have absolutely no problem. Literally, you'd be seeing like the way I plan to have it done, should I ever be lucky enough, is to have literally just like a little ticker below the alert box and stuff that you see there. That just cycles between them. Because this was a conversation I had with Vinny, slash Ross, however you want to know him. I don't like massively invasive overlays. I think it gets in the way, and I much prefer the gameplay being front and center. Hi. Ooh, you've got a shank. Gimme. Give me the shank. There you go. You fool, you've given me my favourite weapon. An Englishman with a shank is more dangerous than a standing army. I really got to blow up that thing down there. They really use the gas canisters, but I'll get down there. But yeah, I believe the gameplay should be front and center, and as a result I have like a super minimalistic overlay. I know he feels differently because he's, quote, flamboyant. His words, not mine. And it's also the reason I don't... Get out. There you go. That's the reason I don't use face cam. Because at best it's invasive and at worst it's narcissistic. So I'll do it for like special occasions and like dumbass things. Like I do IRL stuff every so often, And I will be using it for the 100 follower special, which will be hilarious, by the way, which is going to be 24 hours. It's going to suck, but it's going to be fun. Let's get across. Because it's, like I say, because it's stupid. I don't like using it every day, cheapens it. Like, we have had face reveals before, but this is the irony of it. 90% of the people in the community haven't seen the face no more, and I don't tend to broadcast it. So, but I like having like half of us be curious and having half of us be entirely knowledgeable. Ooh, a knife! That means I get to use my current knife. There we go. Got the new shank. I'm gonna turn off Gout of Flame. You'd have thought the fact that there was a global warming, like, apocalypse would make people more reticent to waste fuel. But no. That takes me back down. I'll end up back there soon enough, and I'm going to drive that Scrapulence out. Because because a Scrapulence is literally a truck loaded to bear with scrap. Yeah, right here. And if you drive it back to a friendly stronghold, you get piss loads of scrap. Sure I've not missed anything like that scrap. Right. There's a Scrotus emblem there. I spent the whole sessions. His UI cuts off the scoreboard top. Yeah, he had his like face cam over the chat, which kind of annoyed me. I think he does cover up too much of the screen, but you know, we all do our own things. So what I'm going to be doing for it is I'm going to be doing the Mega Pain, you know, where you play CK3, EU4, Vicky 2, Hoi 4 in order with game converters. Come on then, if you think you're hard enough. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that for 24 hours, although, and I've said this to people ahead of time, I will likely complete it within that time period. It will not take 24 hours. Oh, cute. So, toward the end, I'll definitely be doing some other stuff. Fuck, he's done it again! Let's say that game will not take me 24 hours, so I'll likely end up having some, playing some other games during it, so. But yeah, that's going to be the main event. I don't know when I'm going to do it. It does depend entirely on about when I get to 100. Did I just... Oh, there he was. Picking them up I never do. Yeah, they're involved games, and I do enjoy both of them. I am better at Hoi 4 than I am with Hoi 4. I'm better with EU4 than I am with Hoi 4, but I do enjoy Hoi 4 quite a bit. I did a playthrough not too long ago. I'm just gonna have to shoot it, aren't I? I did a playthrough not too long ago where I conquered the entire planet as the British Empire, and it was glorious. Oh, throw the damn thing! That was close. I'm out of water.
There gotta be water around here somewhere.
Yeah, I say, and with Justin's help, who is like a fucking mastermind of all of these games, we did it, and I took over the whole planet, and I got the One Empire achievement, and I was so proud of myself, and I literally haven't touched the game since. Of course it was glorious, it was the Empire. Yeah, that's damn straight. Yeah, I played the whole thing, and it was awesome. And I think I've got most of it on YouTube now. I think I have to upload the last few parts to YouTube. I think YouTube's about a month behind of the Twitch channel, and I need to make sure I keep filing stuff over, otherwise I will lose footage. Luckily I got like a 3-month buffer, so it's easy enough. But yeah, I'm planning to play some more of it. I think it's definitely going to be EU4 next. But but I'm not sure who to play. I mean, I generally play. Hang on, where's the? There it is. I generally play. I quite enjoy playing Germany. It's a running joke in this channel that I keep trying to do like a Byzantium Reborn, but fuck it up every time. So I might try that again. Oh, here we go.
You must be killed. Like a beast you must suffer. Your blood must water the earth and your body ground into dust. I can barely wait to sink my hands into your gullet.
Delightful. I can tell this guy's. Oh lord, I've run into fire. If I remember correctly, this guy doesn't like explosions. I see little opportunity for them here. You know, without killing myself.
I'll cut your broken body, son.
Did he literally just say, I'm gonna cut holes and screw them?
Your mark for mine.
Oh, so he's gay. Get away from the fire, you twat. Oh, how do I... There we go. I'll keep knifing him. You can still see the knife in him, Jesus Christ. Keep punching. Ow.
Pain is coming.
Ow.
Get in line.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. There you go. Stunned. Keep up the punchy. Keep up the punchy. Ugh. This guy is literally post-apocalyptic big gay owl. Come on. Yes. Charge at me. I dare you. I feel like if I can lure him into some of these hands, I can blow him up. Nope, that is not how that works, unfortunately. But I did set him on fire.
Please make an effort at least.
I wonder if I can keep that up. If I stand over here, I'm close enough to the fire. We struggle to finish. Once I get over halfway, just... Yeah, it's always the way. I mean, it especially doesn't help that the Paradox games are particularly long, so it's hard to keep yourself interested for extreme periods of time. Like I say, that One Empire, I think that game on its own, I think, lasted probably about 10 hours. Ow, fuck.
Rotting corpse for myself.
Ow. There we go. Okay, that definitely connected with me. I don't know how that didn't hurt. So he has to charge at me. Then I give him a big one. There it is. So I literally have to wait for him to charge and then come back at him. Come on. Like so. There it is. Punchy, punchy. That would be real useful to have the upgraded knuckles by now. Come on, big girl. You can do it. I believe in you. Punchy. I beat him to death with the business end of my shotgun. See? Don't let little things like threatened rape keep you from fighting. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's fine. This is the game, but it was the B plot for Fury Road. So this was. They had like 2 scripts for the film. The one that they didn't use got turned into the game. No, it's a port building. You see? ships would have been loaded and offloaded here, out at sea. Because we're currently on a dried up seabed.
I gather that's why I thought.
And over there, way the fuck over there, you can see the coast. Freaking over here. You see the line there? Right there. You see there's a lighthouse. About there-ish. You see the coastline?
No.
Oh yeah, because those are terrestrial wind farms. And then that's a gas refinery over there.
Out there, they're not the ocean.
Well,
The Amazon.
Well, point is, right here is these two regions are seabed. These two regions are terrestrial, and they're actually out here. So yeah, the coast is actually a little bit further inland from them. Yeah, I find this game kind of ridiculous because are you seriously telling me that the entire Pacific dried up, and there's still blue sky? Where the fuck does that much water go, if not the sky? That's not...
There's a trench giant. I know. Trench giant. Maybe it's all sunk. I don't know.
It's a good job I didn't ask a stew then. Point is, that it's like that much water. Where the fuck does it even go? Because that's all desert.
Wait, if the sky's reflecting the ocean, the sky still.
Well, maybe then that was bollocks. Maybe the whole sky reflecting the ocean and therefore it's blue is bollocks.
It's like how blue skies are blue. It's reflecting light. Actually, blue skies are not blue. They're actually.
Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Mans is not a scientist. What am I missing? Yeah. See, it's global warming. And as a result, the entire planet dried up. Literally, that's canonical. I tell you what then, let's zip down then. I really need to find some like water or some food. This red pulsating screen is annoying me. There we go. I remember correctly, there was some water around here somewhere. Oh, there's a weapon, which would have been handy later, but oh well. Right, I think it's actually in the other pillar. We'll have a looky. It's fine, because after this I'm just going to drive to Jeets. I'm literally just looking for... food. I'm literally just looking for that last bit of scrap. I mean, I'm going to say in the apocalypse, dog food would actually be a fucking high cuisine. It's prepared meat. Now, where is it likely to be? Round the corner of something I haven't looked at, something I've given only a passing glance to. No, come on, there we go. Like under the stairs, for example, no. I think there's like a... I don't remember there being like a little like canteen fill up here. But yeah, the 100 follower special is going to be hilarious because I've not done a 24-hour stream before and I expect it to be pain. Although I do deal with tiredness a lot better than most people. Most people are like, oh, I'm so tired, but you know, I guess I've just been tired so often that I
That's all for now.
Oh,
There'll be more later.
but I'm just used to it, so I can just get on with it. That's not to say that by hour 23 I'm not going to be completely wasted, because I will be. Let's see. I would have thought it up here, but there's nothing on any of these ends here. There's undersides, but I don't know if I can get to them. Don't believe so. No, no, I can't. Don't. Wherever it is, it's not up here. And rather typically, I'm betting it's at the start, so let's just go all the way back. These zip lines are way too steep to be practical, but yeah. But you're basically falling at that point. Well, here's some munitions. Which for some reason contained a shotgun shell and a shank. Odd things to keep together. Yeah, see? Look at me being smart. It's already off, good. Drop down. At this, scrapulence. I need to get this to a stronghold. And it will give you a bunch of scrap. I'm going to tab over to my volume meter actually because that sounds really loud. It's quite loud. Oh yeah, it uses the current pose for max. Oh yeah, that sounds no quieter. The only struggle Vinny ran into was just a lack of things to play. So there was long periods of nothing. Yeah, no, you need to keep yourself focused. Holy shit, that's loud. I don't know why this truck, of all of them, is just stupid loud. There we go. I think you'll be fine as long as you have games that last 24 hours. Oh yeah, I got plenty of shit I can play, I have no fear. If there is one thing I do not lack for, it's games. My Steam library is a fucking Library of Alexandria at this point, yeah, so I'll have no issues with it. And I say as long as it lasts. And as I said, I can use the Mega Pain to soak up the lion's share of it all. 16, 18 hours I reckon will be the Mega Pain if I play at my usual pace. Leaving only 6 hours, which I'm sure I could burn on some bullshit. I'll either pick a game from my library, like something strategy, or alternatively I will pick... I don't know, maybe I might play something with friends, I'm not sure what though. I might play some War Thunder, some World of Warships, which are both games that we all love to play. Oh, by the way, if you're into Warships, we've got a clan going, and we like to play together. Oh, I see. We've got a clan at the moment, so if you are looking to either get into or play some Warships with some friends, we do that. We play mostly battleships and a carrier, but you know, there's room for all. We're currently at like tier 6, tier 7. Oh, right, I need chum, don't I? Let's call the car.
Announce your business, or learn to love a bolt in the brain. It is me, Chum Bucket, Master Wrench Jockey, and Skill Blackfinger, who's an acolyte to the Angel Combustion who beseeches you.
Who's your driver? Does he have any knowledge of medicine?
I fear not. Your pain must linger. I'm sorry, but he is a driver of otherworldly skills. Yes, you see.
Why would I need a driver of otherworldly skills? Scrap monkey!
Please!
That's racist.
Please, we aim to enter the Dead Barrens. And all my gear, it was destroyed by infidel scavengers. And we need to heal this machine. If you let us work here, why with his saintly wheel hands and my black fingers, we will deliver to you a bona fide grease pit! Ah, praise be the prophet!
Let him inside.
It's actually a really cool stronghold that Jeet's got. That again, actually, I'm pretty sure if you link your wargaming account, you can go from PC. Yeah, it's worth a look, trust me. That and warships, you can actually progress really fast. And I've got a couple of ships that we can play with together to get you up. I play primarily British. Zavar plays primarily German, and Justin's all over the shop.
Truly, your legend is growing!
Hey! Driver of otherworldly whatever. Come up here and yak. Wanna know why I let you in here?
I wonder.
Well, seeing as I'm now in, I want to leave the stronghold. Nope, can't do that shit. Because I have to yap with him some more. But yeah, I think you can link your wargaming accounts and you can keep your progress. Around Japanese cruising line. Yeah, they're not bad at all. Japanese cruisers are fairly solid. I used to have a
Not
Japanese
much of a
battleship. I think I
car.
went up to the Congo.
You trust that little scrap monkey?
For
No.
now, not much of a stronghold.
Careful now. Don't want to insult a man in his own home.
Well, my car is my home, so
Listen,
fuck you.
We used to rule this stretch, and
Yeah,
now
but-
the warlord controls all and brings only death.
Warlord.
He is a warlord, after all.
Scrotus, Scabrous, killed, I hear. Sawed him up in the head. But his terror outlives him.
Which means he's not dead.
Proposition then. I'll weaken their grip on these lands. You give us the use of your garage and tools.
Boom! If I thought you could, you'd have a deal. And then what?
Gastown.
Oh, one peep at the jaw will change your mind.
What's the jaw?
It's a gate you gotta pass to reach Gastown. Look for it yourself. It's in Dead Baron's Pass.
I don't know what that was.
Before I do, we have a deal?
Yeah. You weaken the influence of that dead warlord. And we'll have a deal.
Wait, I get to blow shit up, and I get to use your tools. I'd call that fairly equitable. Don't mind me, just being unprofessional and eating dinner.
You should get your little black finger working on your car. Needs to be beefed up if you're gonna make good on our deal.
Yeah, done it just. Hey, what's up, boy?
I have a deal with Jade. You build me that sniper rifle, then we head out. We have work to do.
Praise be! Oh, just you find me the parts, and I'll get cracking. I have it, huh? I have it, Saint. And just help me find the requisite parts and some kind of a trigger mechanism.
Oh,
You not
want
punish someone?
trigger, driver? Think we got some old gun junk in the cage. Take a look.
Busy,
Maybe the scrap monkey can make something of it. We don't have anyone can figure that stuff out anyway. Plus no ammo to talk of.
No. What use are you then? The warship out of subs now. They're testing them.
This should work.
They've released them on like a trial basis, so you can get some on rent for like 3 days. I've played a good deal of them, and I fucking love them. I'm going to get them when they bring out. Basically, this is a public test, and they look fairly balanced and fairly solid now. So I reckon they'll be coming out in the next couple of months, like properly for release. Yes, I know. Give me the fucking 50 cal. Joy, we have the long shot and sling righteous lead at the heathen halls from afar. But now reload faster and will be more fuel, so decreases the reload time. However, that is interesting. But you know what's better than a sniper rifle? More engine. Oh, I need more scrap. Fine, I will get more scrap.
Long shot installed and ready for action. I'd say we've gained us an upper hand.
I mean, long-range firepower does do that. But yeah, it does absolutely have subs now, and I am looking forward to being able to buy them. Yeah, it has been, to be fair. They've been testing them for a while. Oh, my fucking scrambler is
Sniper
gone.
rifle.
Heck. Wonder if it's actually just reset. Can I fast travel? Fast travel not available at this time. Ugh.
I'm confident it will serve our purposes without fail.
Better than I thought. Nice balance.
Yes, my fingers
were controlled by otherworldly forces.
It's a good way to say I was on massive amounts of drugs. Can I? Okay, I can now. But yeah, they were difficult to balance at the start. I not fast travel to my. I can fast travel to that, but I can't fast travel to camps. But yeah, it's they've been testing them for a while, and now actually they're pretty good. Like they're not undetectable, and they are sneaky as hell. They carry massive amounts of torpedoes, as you would expect, but they're super fragile. Like you don't even need to hit them with high explosive to damage them, and almost every ship has depth charges, which drop automatically if you detect a sub underneath you. Also, carriers can have planes that drop depth charges. Other subs can detect you, and you take one torpedo, and you are dead. As I say, if you're anywhere near the surface and you get spotted, and high explosive shells land near you, they damage you quite a bit. You also can't repair yourself, I believe. You can put out fires and plug leaks and stuff like that, but you can't repair yourself like a battleship can. So yeah, you have to stay sneaky. If you get detected even once, you're probably dead. So I need to go back and get the dog at some point. Did I say the same role as destroyers? Yes, but even more. This has been the current joke, like why play destroyers when you can just play subs? Like destroyers are just surface subs. And I think the main reason is two things. One, artillery, which is, damage, which is very instant damage, as opposed to torpedoes, which take a long time to load, and you have to judge their approach properly, otherwise they won't hit nothing. As well as destroyers are much faster and can take a bit more punishment. Not much more, but a bit more punishment. Whereas you travel at quite a bit, like quite reduced speed when you're underwater. Like I think like half speed. Above water, I can tell you the U-169, I think it is, goes at like 24 knots, whereas underwater it goes at like 15. So, but yeah, they've balanced in that way. You're not very quick underwater, and if you get detected, you will just get nuked into oblivion. And all of this is to say that you don't get detected by other subs, which you absolutely can. So yeah, the subs are actually quite well balanced. Like you have to know what you're doing, otherwise you will just get blown the fuck up. Yeah, I've been quite enjoying them.
At my soul, Saint. You be careful here.
What the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, they do the role of destroyers, but they're more offensive. They are complete glass cannons. Whereas destroyers, they have a number of tools to slip away if they do get detected. Like, they can also like support the other ships with like smoke and stuff like that.
Warboy horde drawing near.
The main reason I'm going back is because I want to see if that scrapulence reset. So I really want to trade that in. It did not. Oh, no, it absolutely did. Cool. Let's go grab up.
This could work as cover.
And we have to take it to the stronghold. Yeah, we've been enjoying that quite a bit. We've got a clan together. It's only the 3 of us at the minute, so, if you wish to join in, you absolutely can. Like, there's plenty of stuff in the disc you can do if you're interested. Like, we watch stuff every now and again, like sometimes film, sometimes YouTube stuff. People can stream to the Discord, so I set them up for. So if ever you want to stream something and want some people to come watch and help you, you can do that. Hey, you right? Yeah. No. Have you? Oh, yeah, and I was like, but anytime we're playing warships, you can literally just be like, hey, can I join in? And yeah, just jump right in. Like I said, there's 3 of us at the minute, and we're doing pretty okay. So I've got a Tier 6 battleship, the Queen Elizabeth, and a Tier 6 carrier, the Furious. I have a couple other ships, but those are my two primaries. I've got an American destroyer, and I had something else. I think it's my Congo, my Japanese battleship, which I used to run battleships for the Japanese when the game was quite early, like when it was basically just Americans and Japanese. Fuck you. And it's basically just Americans and Japanese, but ever since then they've brought out the Royal Navy, so obviously I gravitated over that way. Come on, there we go. Because if you think I ain't playing the fucking Royal Navy, you're really on some shit. Goosh. See? 500 scrap for bringing that back. It's more than worth it. And off. We have increased the size of it. You know, tier 5 or 6 Japanese cruiser, and then start going German battleships. German battleships are good. Just I've heard our resident German bitch about them to non-stop. I think it's something about their shells don't travel very fast or something like that. I'm not sure, but I know, especially later on, especially as soon as you get to the Bismarck, like German battleships are fucking lethal. The Nassau, that's the other one I have. It's only a tier 3. So yeah, I'd say German battleships would be a good call. I'd say a good cruiser might do us well. To be honest, like I'd say we got a lot of big ships. So it might be definitely worth looking into if you can recover that. But I know you can link the accounts and you can basically recover what you wanted. I wanted the Yamato, but what's on it? Yeah, the Yamato's now very much on it. If you want it, it's there. The rims. I say now I can grind damage people. Don't have quite enough for the barbs, which prevent people from jumping on. Yeah, I know the Thunderpoons and the Sideburners aren't a thing yet. Don't have any extra. What the fuck's that? Oh, what the f... I remember getting this. Oh, I like the furnace better. We got a decal when I get some paint. Yeah, no, the Yamato is now very much a thing, so if you want to, you can definitely join on and get some Japanese battleships going. And I've spent all of my scrap. Good shit. Now I need to go get the dog back, which is a story mission, before I can go do this. So, because this region would be clear if I could clear out the minefields, which I can't do yet. So, I think I'm just going to go around, because I already did this camp. There's... Oh, I tell you what I need to do. I need to go get the... Let's go grab this balloon. Oh yeah, there we go. They've actually got some power behind it.
Our work is hindered by the presence of Lord Scrotus.
Whee! So now I've got the bigger engine there. This thing fucking flies. It's good I got that fucking suspension and these extra tyres. I do like how you can... There are builds with this car, but generally bigger is better.
We'll cleanse this place of the monster scarecrows and Scrotus totems.
And of course they killed the bad guy, Scabrous Scrotus. Whew. Right.
See the munching maggots? Ooh, yum, 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 yum.
He is so lucky I don't just shoot him right now. Yeah, like not well known, but Mad Max was actually a comic book series before it was a film series. It was actually a really good comic book series. And a lot of the dumbass names come from that, like Immortan Joe, Scabrous Scrotus. There were plenty of others, but man. Actually one of my favoured post-apocalyptic worlds. Like, it's just desert. Desert and scrap. It's nice and simple, as opposed to, say, like Fallout, where there's a bunch of hidden lore to deal with. I mean, who doesn't like the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave? Because, you know, that shit's just cool. And some of the shit that fucking... I can't remember his name, but the robot president comes out with is just brilliant. I was quoting so much of him when I was playing America in Hawaii 4. It's already going, so I don't need to put fuel in it. Well, let's map the place out. Oh, now you're telling me it hasn't got fuel. Okay, give me the fuel. There we go. Yeah, if you're definitely interested, you can play some more ships with us, and even if you haven't got your stuff no more, like, just let me know. And oh yeah, the tank's on the fucking balloon, isn't it? John Henry Eden was his name. Yeah. There we go. Refuel. Yeah. So if you're interested, we can definitely play some, and I don't mind helping you get your kit back if you've lost most of it, because I know how wargaming can be sometimes. Yeah. Like, I played a game of Hawaii 4 as America when I think it was America when the U.S. presidential election was going on. Look, I had a ticker and everything like that was capturing the bar from the BBC News net, website of how many delegates had declared for each side. So it was a running total. I had it open on the other screen, and we'd refer it like we'd watch like a conference and stuff if stuff was going off. I had like multiple sources open. It was awesome. I love me an election night. Can't wait for the next British one. Righty. Let's get the place mapped out so I can proceed to ruin Scrotus's day. Oil pump camp, nothing but desert. Old pipelines that would have been bolted to the sea floor. Another scarecrow. Yeah, lots of pipelines that would have been leading to that refinery, I'm betting. Maybe you voted in the last one. I don't remember when the last one was. Was it 2019? If I remember correctly. So I got everything. Nope, there's a sniper there. You really have to bob and weave with this, otherwise you'll miss something. Balefire Flatland. It's a cool name if I ever saw one. So there are 3 camps, 1, 2, and 3. 6 scarecrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 snipers, 1. Listen to sniper. Ah, there it is. 1, 2. And then minefields I can't see. Cool. Wait, look at all this stuff for me to trash. Oh wait. Down. There we go. But yeah, that's it. Last election, I think I generally vote Labour, but especially the last couple of times, I've so not been encouraged with the people that they've had on staff. A couple of them I won't name, but yeah, that's I've actually found myself voting more Green than anything else because at least they've got an agenda I can agree with, which is green shit, ain't it good? Which is yeah. I mean, having said that, I'm not like. I can give Boris Johnson the best praise I can bring myself to give a Conservative Prime Minister, which is I don't hate him. Because I generally hate the Tories, like, fuck those guys, but I actually kind of, like, respect how well Boris has done given the hand that he was dealt. Because the hand that he was dealt was not great. Imagine being fucking Prime Minister during this fucking pandemic. Oh, I can scarcely imagine a more stressful job. That's not to say the guy's like infallible. He's definitely still a rich, out of touch asshole. But at least he's trying, which is more than considered Theresa fuckwit May. But you know, yeah, there's another thing. I am not hesitant to talk about. I know a lot of people on Twitch are just politicophobic. Like they just do not want to touch that shit because they're afraid of arguments. I encourage arguments, honestly. Like I like actual conversations going off in my chat. I much prefer it to, you know, being so afraid of politics that you won't even talk about it. Like, nah, this shit matters and it warrants talking about. And what I object to is people literally just treating politics like it's sports. Come on. People treating politics like it's sports and standing behind a colour no matter what. Like, that shit I hate, because politics isn't sports. You don't just pick a colour and, you know, yeah, we're us and they're them, so yeah, fuck those guys, right? Like, no, fuck that. Fucking East London on his ass. Yeah, like, I encourage political talk in my chat. Go for it, man. See, where I'll start drawing the line is if it literally just devolves into stabbing each other with word chips, but otherwise, yeah, crack on, mate. Now, I believe that was everything in this camp. Yeah, it is.
No, I don't like this place.
Really need to find some water. Now, there's a card in for fuel. Yeah, I'm starting to go through it, but not in danger zone yet. So I have just noticed I don't have a fuel can in the back. And I keep my eye out for one in the next place we loop. You can see Chum is easily impressed. That's it. I get that, like, the green people are often, like, have some, shall we say, either A, unrealistic, B, extreme ideas, but I say their overall platform is one I can agree with, which is better than the sheer incompetence of Labour or the money-grabbing assholeness of the Conservatives. Like, even if their agenda is just more wind farms, innit? Like, I agree, more wind farms, innit? I mean, we live in a fucking windy-ass, inclement weather country. We should absolutely be building more of them. It's like the Queen sponsoring as many fucking offshore wind platforms as she can find. Like, damn straight. Hold tight, Lizzie. I hope she's doing okay. Obviously, ever since her husband went, we've not heard much from her. And it's a trend with older couples that live to be there, that have been together as long as they have been, and live to be as old as they do.
Wait here.
Yes.
They, you know, as soon as one goes, the other's not far behind. Just because, you know, it's harder to stay healthy when, you know, this person that you've loved for almost all of your life is no longer there. And, like, it'll take the wind out of anyone. So I hope she's doing okay. I mean, what is she now? She's like 96 now? Yeah, 96. So in a few years she'll be 100, and given that she's female and the Queen, she'll get there. Have no fear. Oh shit. And she'll get there, but obviously she's got to put up with fucking Charles and this whole bollocks that's gone on with Harry and Meghan. But you know, I'm sure it's a fun time for all involved. I think I can get close enough to blow up that tank. It's the policy of which party. Yeah, as I say, a lot of people just aren't into politics, and whilst I encourage it as much as I can, it's up to you how deep into political thought you want to get. I mean, I like history and, you know, current affairs and all this stuff, so, like, I tend to be quite knowledgeable, but, you know, there's like a friend of mine, for example, literally knew nothing about politics and flat out refused to find out even the smallest amount about it. So, yay, another scrap tickets. So the Queen's like, yeah, she's 96, and obviously I think the Queen Mother lived to be like 110, so before she finally passed on. So take a fuel can, that holds. Oh, there are guys here. Drop the fuel can. Then she'll be around for a little bit longer yet. But I fear the day that every Englishman fears is coming, when we have to deal with the death of the only queen that the vast majority, if not most, I think almost every English person has ever known. So, like, and Lizzie's brilliant. And then we got Charles after this, and a lot of people don't like Charles for good reason, so let's... Oh, I had one. I thought I didn't have one. Oh well. Refuel, I guess. Oh yeah, but Queen Lizzie's immortal, so you'll live forever. Like Queen Lizzie was old when this universe was young, so right. So she's gonna live she's gonna outlive me. She's gonna last forever. Like Lizzie was here at the birth of the universe, and she'll be here at the end. Fucking frick. I do find it funny how these guys think they can take on fucking Road Warrior. I mean, I know a big part of this game is growing Max's legend, but even so... Ooh, stick. Right, give me the stick. Give me the stick. Stick. Continue with the stick. Or you could just kick him, that works too. It is a consistent joke in my community, which is literally just like... Literally, the Queen is immortal and will last forever. Yay, Shiv. As an Englishman, I approve of this. But like, I will imagine the like the state funeral will bring London to a halt for a week. Like, there's going to be like a week straight of national mourning. Because, like, she's beloved the world over. Like, this is the thing. Like, a lot of people want to get rid of the royal family because, they do nothing but cost us money. Like, we pay them to just be, like, rich and sit in a palace and do nothing. Like, what's the point in it? Like, it's a fucking current year. Why have we got a royal? To which I say, you're a fucking idiot, and allow me to explain why. So, the first thing that people point to when it comes to, like, getting rid of the royals is that, we pay them 30 million a year, which we do. Like, they're salaried. Like, they get lots and lots of money from the government as a right, which people immediately object to. How come they get free money? Now, this would be true if it weren't, the government is famously stingy. Why would they just give 3 million a year to someone who, like, was, I guess you gotta go around the other way, to someone who just kind of, like, was royal a little while, like, in, like, the medievals? Which I'd say, I think in the 1700s odds, I think it was King George III, the absolutely balmy moron that he was. He wanted money to, like, go to war and stuff, and Parliament kept telling him no, which is a long-standing tradition of Parliament, telling kings, no, you can't go to war, we don't have the money. But he struck a deal with them and said that, I tell you what, you get the right to tax and make money off of my royal lands, which were, the royal estate was expansive, because normally that money would go straight to the king to fund his lifestyle. But they struck a deal. The government collects the taxes and rent off of the royal estate. In return, the Parliament would give the king a salary. Which has now been agreed at 30 million a year. I've got to blow that door open. But first, the revenue from this royal estate is massive. Like something like 300 million a year, which already blows the 30 million a year we pay them unquestionably out the water. Like, it's literally like an investment. Like, we pay 30 million to the royals. In return, we get to keep collecting money off the royal estate, which is 300 million. Right there, we've made 270 million. Obviously, these are hyperbole figures, but they are based on real data. Honestly, go look it up. Honest, I'm not lying. This is all real. But I'm not literally telling you to go do your own research. Everything I say, refuel. Everything I say is completely like I wouldn't be saying it if it weren't at least grounded in truth. But yeah, it's literally straight off. We already make money off them, and that is to say nothing of the fact that we make actual billions off them in fucking tourism. Like, we're an island of castles, right? But we're hardly the only country in Europe to have castles. Like Germany and France and a lot of Eastern Europe are fucking littered in ancient fortifications. You know what I mean? But how come people come to our country almost exclusively to enjoy the castles specifically? It's because an actual king and queen live here. Anything that the queen sprinkles her magical royal fairy dust over is instantly worth its weight in gold in tourism. It's actual billions in tourism. Literally, the Tower of London alone rakes in millions every month. It's awesome. Americans in particular, they fucking love it. It cannot get enough of it. Did I zip line off of that? I did. Good. So we want to go this way. So, yeah. Literally, like, everywhere little Queenie goes and puts her royal seal, like, Americans will pay real money for it. Like, Tower Bridge, the Tower of London, most of London, like the Houses of Parliament, and the myriad castles that exist up and down the country are just tourist traps, the lot of them. Hey, what's good, bro? Good talk. So, right there, like, the royal family is... If you're just going to boil it down to money, straight away is just more than worth it. Like, we make so much money off them for the National Treasury, it's unreal. And then we can actually get onto the actual diplomatic benefits, because, you know, when the Empire dissolved, we now have this thing called the Commonwealth, which is all the I hope he's enjoying the view. Which is the ex-imperial countries. This is, you know, India, a lot of the African nations, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, all the ex-imperial countries. They're all part of this trade/defense union, and the Queen is the head of it. And anytime we want to please one of them, we literally send the Queen over, and she shakes some hands and kisses some babies, and just like that, trade relations are reopened. We did it to India. India swore blind that they fucking hated us for years. Queenie goes over, does a few press releases, off. They can't get enough. Indians love the royal family. Just brilliant. Find it very entertaining. I mean, like, and it doesn't even have to be the Commonwealth. Any country, if we want to advertise Britain to any other nation on earth, literally just send the royal family, and they'll be drinking out of our hands in no time at all. And like I say, the Americans can't get enough of them. Anytime US British Americans get even a little bit rocky, we just send the Queen over to shake hands with the current president, and easy. Except if that president is Trump, who the Queen historically fucking despises. Oh God, I'm stuck. Stuck. There we go. Oh, come on, get up. Right, okay, up thing. There we go. But was that camp completed, or? Yep, got the lot. Look at me. Yeah, so, yeah, the Queen is just a living, breathing advertisement for Britain, so that's it. And also, to get on to the final ideological reason, we are the oldest, and I think one of, like, 3 actual monarchies left on Earth. I think it's 3, might only be 2. No, because you've got the Saudis as well. Basically, a handful of last monarchies on Earth, like... And we're I think the only constitutional monarchy on Earth. The others are, I think, absolutist. Like Saudi Arabia is an absolute monarchy. The Shah, I think it might be the Sheikh actually, is in absolute power. Like what he says goes. As well as I think the Emirates as well. They're an absolute monarchy. But we're one of very few, and we're the only constitutional monarchy, as well as we're the oldest constitutional monarchy. I think it's since like the English Civil War, which was 1415 something, we've had a constitutional monarchy where the Parliament represents the people, but the monarch is the head of state. And I personally like it that way. It makes us unique in the world, and, you know, would it really be British without the Queen? Shut up. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about the royal family. Does not take me much. Does not take me much to get rambling. As you can tell, the royal family is something I feel quite passionately about. Right, so I've just upgraded the boost. I think all of the drive systems are as good as they're going to get. Here. My day lizard now, or where's my legend? Oh, Spyros, legend. Feral Fiend now. So I should actually have some new stuff. Oh, ramming grill. Can't get the armor, that's a story mission. Need to reduce the threat in Gutgash's territory in order to get the new engine. Gutgash's territory for the new exhaust, Gutgash's territory for the new tyres. Gutgash for the suspension, I've just done the boost. Clear threat in Blackmoor's region in order to get the new tyres. Could get the whole body spikes, but I personally really don't like the spikes. Yep, we get the big boy mag for the sniper. I need money for the... I need scrap for the new harpoon. Thunderpoon and Sideburners are story missions, so is repair speed. Don't want to change the car body. I have, however, earned a new... Yay! Now the car doesn't look like a rusted piece of crap. Or...
You're not hurting so bad no more. Less crazies outside.
Wait! All gone rather well. Yeah, well then let's keep going around like this. We'll scout this out, and I think not long after we get the mission for... to go get the dog, which allows us to clear minefields, which will allow us to fully clear out regions, because we can't do minefields yet. Turn the sound up a bit, because what's Mad Max without roaring engine sound? The boost is now harder and I have more of it. But I could fucking... I could clip that rant I just went about. about the fucking royal family.
The fuel tank!
Fuel tank? Oh, because there's a... We're going to stop. You're not going to get out the car. Okay. I don't know what leaning over was supposed to do, but... Good job. Collect loot. Where is it? Hold E, collect loot. Got. I think we only brought her up age. Yeah, I know, right? It only came up because, I hope the Queen's doing okay. She's getting on a bit now. This is allowing me to go on a massive rant about why I think the royal family is important. But yeah, I could clip that whole rant I just went. If you're just joining us, don't... Welcome, welcome. You just missed me going on a fucking TED talk about the Queen. I think this is gross. Dude, people are eating all kinds of creepy crawlies in the future. Ooh, hello. Who's that? Ah, boss. Thank you very much. Actually, 11 months. You're getting close to a year, man. All kinds of creepy crawlies in the future when resources run out. I'm talking cockroaches, larvae, you name it. They're pretty good too, once you get around how they look, Monty. Yeah, he's eating spiders. Well, if it keeps the population down. Next, Scarecrow. Let's go knock it over. Lem. I remember the sounds of the V8 you can eventually get for this car, and it's glorious. But I don't normally care about cars, but when it's put into the context of Mad Max, for some reason I'm all in. Oop, there's a minefield there. Like I say, you can identify it by the burning cars. Next, that's a minefield in the next region, I see. How many minefields are in this one? 2. I mean, I won't bother roaming around looking for them. I'll just pull up a map for them, because they can often be absolute bastards to spot. And you can't clear them out until you get the dog anyway, so... I'll just kind of leave them where they are for now. Water. Ah, there it is. Oh shit. Here I go killing again. Hello! Crack. Punch. You just... What the fuck do you think you are? Suplex onto his neck. Fuck you. Come here, you little prick. There it is. Don't make me go East London on you. I fucking will. Cool, we got some fuel. Ooh, water. This is what I was primarily here for. But I gotta go talk to Griffer at some point, because I got a lot of points. All full on water. I have fuel. Ooh, yay, project parts. It's important. I think the scrap crew is the one where it automatically picks up scrap on the road. I think the survey crew is the one where it maps out the region for all the scrap locations, which is equally important. Oh yeah,
a nibble bit on 4 small paws.
Shut up. But yeah, it's so we're gonna get Charles next. We'll see how that goes. He's been leading like royal duties for a little while now, so it's not like he's completely like caged up. Oh, because we've hit 2. Over here. And Griffer is there, so not far. I mean, that's the camp I knocked over earlier. And we got 2 hours. Jesus. I'm using these rocks here. There we are. So Griffer is like into the, like Man Max's like legend as the road warrior, like the whole like the fact that Max is completely insane and forgets why he's doing all this stuff, and the answer is because of his wife. What's good, bro?
Once you had everything. Purpose, love, family and friends. They ripped it all from you. You drifted far from what you were. But you still lie inside, dormant, waiting to rise again.
No. This is what I am.
Maybe not. Perhaps you fear him you carry inside. That he'll hurt you with his weakness.
Enough.
Very well. Let's have a peek what you've hidden within. Come out.
Kids, hallucinogenics are friends. Max is drunk. Longer. Happen. Go for longer. This is dictated by your Max legend. Excuse me. This is dictated by your legend, which is, you can basically think of as your level, and you get it up for doing certain like cool actions, like liberating, looking over camps, pulling down all the Scrotus' stuff, accomplishing missions, all that fun stuff. And now I am stronger at basically everything. Can I get me a jacket yet? Yes, I can, and I literally 5 more scrap to do it. Right, let's go knock over this fucking sniper.
Look, red tank.
I wonder if this works. Yes, it does. I literally just have to off the guy in the nest. That is easy. Easy enough. But I can get some rounds in there, but I'll get rounds enough later. I know in Jeet's line of missions you can get some. You literally source like the raw ingredients for gunpowder, and he starts cooking up munition. It's above, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why it takes me there. Be up there, if anywhere. How dare you? I too exit a car, every time I exit a car, I do so by rolling out of the door. Even if it's only going like 2 miles an hour. I went up the thing. There you go. Up. I think this cliff is too sheer. Nope. I might be overthinking this. It might be just like around the front. Yep, he's at the end here. Cool. Although I don't see anything. Oh, for Christ's sake. I'm just gonna call car over. Nope, he seems content to stay where he is. Because of course. Chum. I mean, I've now got to drive down that little cliff edge there. What's good? What do I even pay this guy for? I suppose it's actually allow him to live for, but yeah. Move on.
Oh, you brute! She's sensitive!
Shut up, she's a car. Now,
Don't stray.
been looking for you for a little while. What do you want?
Whoopsie-doo. Strange gene drifter, you. You got some fine wheels rolling there.
Hmm.
Is that a nitro boost I spot on an intake? If so, stranger, there'd be some fine spots for you to let that baby soar.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you have boost. That means you can literally jump off shit. She's marks them out. Of course, none in the region I'm currently in because that would be too useful. I'm gonna go for 3 hours, which is a little under an hour longer. So this is one of those games I can literally play endlessly. Like, quite allowed myself to. I literally just played this until I finished it. And it's one of those games where obviously the longer you play it, the easier it gets because you gather more stuff.
You want to score this henchman?
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure I not only killed him, but I've depopulated his entire army thus far, so... There we go. I'm going to enter and immediately leave Fury mode. Give me the thing. Thank you. I don't normally hold with open world stuff. Like I think it was like Assassin's Creed Unity that really got me out of it when I was younger. I think it must have been about 17. I played that and I was just so done with the whole thing that I just got bored. But there's a few exceptions of particularly stellar games. This, Far Cry 3 and 5. Yeah, I like 3 and 5. They're both really good. I'm interested in trying AC Valhalla. Ever since they're trying to go a new route with it. Like ever since Odyssey, they've been trying to go a new route with AC, which is frankly what they needed to do because copying Assassin's Creed 2 every time was getting old fast. So unfortunately, it took them all the way until Syndicate to figure that out. So. You know, I quite enjoyed Odyssey. I'm looking forward to when they bring Valhalla to PC, although Assassin's Creed ports are historically not very good. So
They're out for our blood.
I'll have to be careful about it. There's a sniper up there, so I need to go deal with that. Crack. There we go. Yeah, I do love how just visceral it sounds when you finish them off. Yeah, it's not. You got no. Come on. It's not easy aiming a long rifle when it's not when they're not even a kilometer away, isn't it? Keep throwing them off. Come on, get up the ladder. Jesus, there we go. See, that's a close range weapon. Wait, but I actually got 2 sniper rounds for that. It was good because I'm starting to run out. I do love how they treat Max's health like a fuel tank. You have your main reserve, and then you can fill it up. Easy as piss. Oh no, there's another scrap around here somewhere. I keep seeing something up there. Yep. In the pipe. It sure is. Let's see, how do we get in there? God damn it. I'm not even at the second region of Jeet's place yet. I'll be going north after this to go check out the fuck's sake. We're going north after this to check out the jaw, as he calls it, which I think is that way. I think not long after that. Great at this. Not long after that, I get to go get the dog, and I can really start clearing out these regions. Because when it comes to these sorts of games, I'm one of these people who likes to clear out fucking everything and then do the main story. Let's go hit this camp. It's that one just there. On forward. There you go. Put it in gear, you dick. There you go.
Spread your wings, pretty lady!
See, he's got a couple of snipers. He's now very dead. Push, 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 push. There. Or you could just let them get on the car. That works too, I guess.
Stay put.
Of course I will. If you have to keep me here. Welcome. Now you bleed.
Come on. Running mad I can't impale them on their own spikes. That would be cool. Right, let's go find that other sniper and put a harpoon in his chest. There he is. Let's go, bro.
You did it!
I do love how violent the harpoon on a human target is. Come on, any one of you. Or you're just a bunch of pussies. I mean, if you're just going to stand there, then I'll quite happily blow the strongest one of you away. What you get for giving a guy with a gun range, you twats. Not that that was particularly hard. As I say, this game is from the era of combat where everyone just kind of admitted that the Arkham series had literally just nailed melee combat with Batman. In how satisfying it felt, how impactful it felt. So everyone just aped it. And, you know, one of those rare cases where I was absolutely fine with all these other games aping the combat system because the combat system was actually really fun. So, and as I explained last time, I'm one of these rare people who kind of didn't like the Arkham in the Arkham games because I'm not a fan of Batman. Having said that, they are good games. So, oh, there's not a transfer tank, you dick. There's a insignia up there, and I need something to throw at it. No Thunderpoons around, so I guess I'll... Nah, this'll work. I mean, bullets are just high-velocity rocks, right? Observe. Oh, sweet. Might actually be able to get this camp done in good time. Yeah, once again, all these mini achievements, which I'm sure if this were on Xbox, I'd be getting tons of dings for. Sure. Survey crew. Need that shit. A transfer tank and some scrap out on the edge. But I'm really glad this is on PC. Like, because I'm useless with the controller. Like, I appreciate there's certain games that are much better with the controller. Like driving, for example, in my opinion, is much better than the controller. Having a trigger is for variable throttle is much better than just a W key, which is either 0% or 100%. I need to turn it. I might take a break in a moment. Maybe like 5-10 minutes. Get on with the rest of this and call it a day there. Fucking... I hate these things. And kill him. I'm gonna kill this black one here because he's... And choke me with you prick. There we go.
He took a beating from us already.
I mean, I love how they think the Warcry is going to help them win. And they've got the red outliner because the War Drummer's cheering them on, which makes them crazier. Which, you know, again, it's cute that they think that's going to help them. I can't help but find it so incredibly funny.
There's a rule. You don't kill the war crier. Not sure if you're aware.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
You know you're not supposed to kill me, right? I'm just a little drummer boy.
That's fine. It's a rule, then far be it for me to break the rules. What else we got? Right over here, because it's not actually a requirement for you to kill him, I don't think. I think you can just clear the camp without murdering him. I think this will be the third transfer tank. Yes, it is. There's a transfer tank there, so I need to find something explosive. Oh, but look at that. Boom. Oh, it even opened the door for me. How nice. Explosions are so polite. That's all the insignias. How much more scrap have I got? It's a lot of scrap. This will be 6. I need to get up here. Do I? No, there's not actually anything up there. Make sure we check out all the... Yeah, like behind here. Oh dear, it would appear they were trying to reassemble a human. Oh, crack on, lads. Let me know if you work it out. I think this is where we... No, so... Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. This is where I came up from, I think. It looks like it. Make sure. Again, assuming. Yep, totally is. I think that's 4 transfer tanks we're up to. I need to find 2 more and blow them the fuck up. I'm just going to leave him dangling. It's a rule not to kill the Warcrier, so I'm going to kill the Warcrier. Unless, you know, he says something I don't like, at which point I will quite happily off him. There's one there. Come with that. All that was down here, just that one tank. Yep, looks to have been. So I've got to find 1 more tank and then 3 lots of scrap. I'm sure that's just an area I haven't found yet. Yeah. Somewhere around here there'll be a path onward. Oh. I think, yeah, there's the tank there. So that whole camp was literally just a... it was a fuel station for the local people. Not for the local... for the local warlords' forces. Oh, Lord, what's going on? Not sure what just happened there. Max just spazzed the fuck out. Is that shaking? There's 3 lots of scrap I have yet to find. I'm sure there's like an underground zone somewhere that I haven't seen. Right here. There's one. If I can't see anything from up here. I think so. It'll be toward the front, I reckon. 2 more. Yeah, I'm glad I've reinstated the screen schedule. Yes, stream schedule. When I'm off, I'll try to stream as much as I can, but normally it's like Thursday, sometimes Friday. Big sometimes. Oh, cool, they're both right here. I think sometimes Friday if I'm pressed, but particularly if I didn't stream Thursday. But otherwise, I'll do a good amount on the weekend. I'll do like 3 hours, 3 maybe 6. I do it in like 3-hour segments, so like it's like, you know, a long stream will go on for 6 because I'll do 2 segments. But outside of that,
you and me and her will prevail.
I generally do the long stuff on the weekends because obviously I've got more time for it, especially on Saturdays because Sasha has to go to work, but I don't because, you know, nature of retail's a bitch. But I tend to try and use the time she's at work to stream for a long time, and then Sundays is like, I think I'd like do like 1 set of Mechanicus and call it there traditionally. I've been streaming quite a bit these days, so, you know, I look forward to having a bit more free time. Like early weekdays, like Monday through Wednesday, I don't stream at all because of, you know, this really annoying thing called my job and the fact that it, you know, requires me to spend 8 hours a day somewhere else. I know it sucks. Yeah. And what are we at? Right, 2.5. I might call it after I clear this region, actually, of which there isn't much. And clear this region, inspect that, and then I'll call it a day there. Hub. Right. Scrap right there. We'll eat that. I imagine it's where that smoke is, because, you know, people don't know what the word stealth is in Mad Max. Greetings, people. Have you heard of my Lord and Savior, Fist? There we go. Dead Wish? Oh. No, it's not traditional for people to scream out what they want upon meeting someone new. Of course I don't like no war boy because war boys are trying too hard. Ooh, he's got a mask. That makes him a buzzard. We're apparently Russian, so I've heard. If he's just going to continue being a pussy, I'm just going to loot his friends before I get up to him. What's up? Oh, I completely missed him. Two lots of scrap and I reckon a project part? No, memory. It's a girl with a dog. Laura's new pup, Silver. So cute. Just want to eat him up. Oh, I speak.
They didn't eat dogs then.
No, they did not. But, to be honest, it does depend on where you are. There's a sniper there. I'm pretty sure I can just hit from here. Provided I had line of sight. Blue number. Yeah, there he is. Easy.
Long shot will regret. Swing and let it us.
Well, that would imply that, you know, he heard it. No, I mean, you know what they say about snipers, you never hear the shot that kills you. You know, it's like one of the more paranoia-inducing things about stuff like armor and stuff. Like, if the enemy have a competent sniper on their side, like you never hear the shot that kills you. You just kind of fall down, which I can only assume, which I can only believe is more terrifying in real life. Just walking along, all you hear is a snap and your friend falls to the ground. Ugh, fuck that. Ooh, free stuff. I do love me some free stuff. What's up, boys? Oh, they're fiends.
Lie low here.
Means they're easy to kill, but they're unblockable because they're completely fucking crazy. Unless you do that. Just catch him mid-barrel roll. Come on. Stomp him. There you go. I mean, they were crazy anyway and deserve getting put down, so. Is that how? That's why. Dead body. I'm one of these people who like. Some people like glorify like the mutants. Well, not the mutants. The fucking. Was it the ghouls from? Justin. Welcome. You've joined on the later end of it, but yeah. Still got a little while left to go yet. So it's this scarecrow, and then I'm gonna check this out. There is nah. I can't believe I frequently forget where I put the car. Convoy. I might hit that up on the way out. Them's PTSD would be immense after that. Yeah. So, like, talking to people from one of my favourite things to do is to talk to people who have served. Like, there's some of the they come out with some of the most interesting shit. Like, I tend to be quite respectful of it. Like, if they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. But like, it's one of my favourites to talk about. And some of the shit I hear is just, bruh. And I think it was Martin Cito Pants' video on armor, where he's praising the immersion of it too. Like they've done a really good job with it because the way he said it was I think best. Like, you know, you're starting to get the sense of it when you get that sinking feeling that something's wrong just before you spot something. You have information on the great big fuck off camp that's right there.
Nocturnal ones, the buzzards, they've seen us.
Evidently not, because they've driven right past us. It was good, bro.
We've seen you around, stranger. You the one they say soared up Lord Scrotus, the bane of so many war boys. We best warn you then. See them pipes yonder? Go down that hatch and it'll be buzzing with hostiles inside. But there are other ways inside. Less dangerous. For those with the eye and the skill.
It was a loot location inside a container. Lovely. Real life is not Battlefield? Yeah, I mean Arma, not Battlefield, because, you know, Battlefield is not.
Reflex! Scope! Long shot!
No.
Doesn't look that heavily defended.
Yeah. Just got that problem. Because, I mean, it's why Arma's better for it. Cost him RPGs and shit. Yeah. So, having said that, I can't wait for Battlefield. Like, we're gonna put, like, we as a group are going to play the shit out of that when that comes out. Give me the. That's the external defenses taken care of. Getting this hole here. It's easy to sneak around back. Yeah. I'd say. I can't wait for that game to come out. It looks like a lot of fun. Because it looks like they finally figured out what made their game fun. It's not to say that the previous, was it Battlefield 1 I think it was called. No. Because for some reason they went back to 5 with when they went to World War II. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I'm eating it slowly. It's quite good actually. Yeah. Quite good, that's what it be. I didn't say you couldn't.
Apparently better than me.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game. Battlefield 6 is going to be awesome.
This is where it ends. At the hands of a crazy-eyed road warrior spattered in the blood of my brethren.
I mean, again, there's going to be easier ways of dealing with tanks in that game, such as massive helicopter-sized bullets. One, okay, I know there's one in here I didn't pick up because they were starting to punch me. That was the plan. Although as soon as Jeet's people turn up, I'm not sure how charitable they're going to be feeling. It was nice. Get this. The tank's over there.
You know you're not supposed to kill me, right? I'm just a little drummer boy.
It was the plan, but the more you choppers for puss puss, well, not when you ram helicopters, ram other helicopters or tanks with them.
I'm just a little drummer boy. Hey,
Is it?
you need a war crier? I do a real good rallying. Been at it for years.
I'll keep you in mind. What's your number? What's good, man?
Someone, wake up!
Yeah, for pussies, not when you ram people with them. Will, don't go inside. They killed Dad. They took all our supplies. Run, Sandra. Sorry, Sandra. Back when the world was in the process of collapsing, not already in the state of the crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go get this other tank.
Listen up.
Remember, this camp is huge. If I remember correctly, so... I think this one is still pumping? No, I already did this one. Ah, that's the other one over there. Where I came in. There's the other tank there. Bunch of fuel. And this is the front door.
Let me get my hands on you.
Ooh, I think we got everything from this side, because, yeah, there's the war crier. I already went up there. Average dogfighting Joseph is the chance. And so, well, dogfighting is actually quite fun once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, let's progress with the camp then. The thing is with like choppers in actual like combined arms is that dockers and fighters. I say like in real and like actual combined arms warfare, choppers are just anti-armor like they're designed for anti-armor. Like they're hyper maneuverable. They can carry tons of anti-armor weaponry. Like their whole thing is being able to quickly happen upon a tank, ruin its day, and fuck off before it even had the chance. And as the Americans demonstrated, you know, they can also just, if you mass enough of them together, they can ruin an entire base. Yeah, they are OP and cheaty. Like even by real life standards, choppers are just crazy. Having said that, they actually have a really simple counter, which is infantry. They're not too good at taking bullets, it turns out, because like in order to fly, you had to be light. In order to be light, you can't have much armor. It turns out small arms are actually like really effective. Oh, there we go. At least in real life, like tagging a you won't be able to hit the pilot because, funny enough, they thought of that and put bulletproof glass on the cockpit. But you know that doesn't mean you can't shoot just below the rotors and hit the mechanism and the drivetrain, or you can shoot a little bit lower and hit the fuel tanks. Or if you have a big enough gun, you can just knacker the engine. But you can just go full on China with that one. What do you mean? Or just swamp them with infantry. This is the thing. Like you kind of have to hide it because obviously, if you make more chopper. Well, yeah. Often the answer to anything is just make more of something. But this is the beauty of modern warfare. Like you can't just swamp a lot. This is why like Russia boasts the largest armored corps, but this is the joke because most of their armored corps is made up of not great tanks from a little while ago now, and tanks are actually quite easily taken down by other tanks nowadays. And not only that, you know, cruise missiles are a thing, choppers are a thing, like even IFVs possess weaponry capable of dealing with tanks, like the Bradley fighting vehicle's tow missile. I think you can even mount tow missiles to fucking Humvees. Fucking just literally just trucks. Come on. They certainly start attacking quite quickly. I need to deal with him because he's unblockable. Ow. You can fuck off and all. I need to get into Fury fast. Before that happens. United Sprint, yeah, it was, but obviously it's a bit outdated now. New box, yeah, the fucking T14. It looks like crap. It does look like it's just been made. It's been carved from a potato. Alright, let's try this again.
Water.
No, I don't. I don't know about its combat effectiveness, of course, but you know, it's designed to compete with the super tanks of the West, so I can only assume it's similar in effectiveness. Shut up. I don't know who designed it. Who knows? I'm sure it'll be the normal Russian tank manufacturer. As it does look like it's made out of a potato, and it looks way too big. Like obviously, now I went to the tank museum very recently, and therefore, like, I've seen how big the modern tanks actually are. And I went back and watched some footage of the T14, and it looks way too big. Like, I get that they're Russian and therefore have a soft spot for like heavy tanks, but as the war demonstrated, heavy tanks are not the way to go. And they're big, heavy, expensive, and not really worth it. That's why, like, the modern MBT is a perfect marriage between maneuverability and firepower, forsaking armor. I say like funny enough, it was like, was you even yeah, like they had a fascination with heavy tanks for the longest time until you know they happened upon the fucking T-34, and even then that didn't stop them because fucking IS-2. I think, and then they redesigned it to the IS-3, which was literally the boogeyman that the West was scared of. Don't you think? Are you sure? It's like the Russians have been after bigger and sexier tanks for a long time. I say that, but like I say, the most modern tank. It looks way too big. I recently got to see a Challenger 2. The tank's so good, the British Army doesn't want to get rid of it, and it's actually fairly conservative. No, by tank standards, which still means it's a fucking 50-ton monster. But I literally just said T-34. Like, come on. I say, when they built the T-34, yeah, that was like their mainstay tank, and that was technically medium, if I remember correctly, even when it was upgunned. But that didn't stop them from making the IS-2 and then the IS-3, which were way too big and are definitively heavy tanks. I mean, they had the big dick energy to be MBTs. Yeah, a few of them did, but as I remember Potential History talking about it, and he was on about like you know, like the Russian heavy tanks were over specialized, like the KV-2 for example. It was a bunker buster, and it was very good at being a bunker buster. Having said that, well, we don't need it, do we? Oh wow, you could have just gone this way. Good to know. Okay, what the fuck am I missing? One scrap, because of course. Let's see then. Where is it likely to have hidden it? This base is huge, so it's going to be a fun one to find. Hit these just the KV-1 and repurposing it? Yeah, it was. One. Oh, did it change the other one? Awesome. Score. Yeah, look. I thought it was specifically designed to be a bunker buster. That was his whole point. That was his whole purpose. Why it had the oversized gun so he could get through those things. Fill up whilst we're here. Okay, you're directly contradicting something I was told, so I'll find out after this. If its turret was, then yeah, it was specifically redesigned with that idea in purpose, that purpose in mind, wasn't it? Did I actually go down here? I don't think I did. I opened it up and then didn't go down here. Oh wait, no, I think I did. Yep, I did. Got excited then. Yeah, that does mean that you can make specific variants for specific jobs, such as making one a bunker buster by making its turret much larger. It still makes it specifically designed for that purpose. Okay, so one load of scrap that I'm missing. Could be fucking anywhere in this base. I think I left the... That's just a tank. I left the Cryer alone here, so he's just disappeared. He didn't die. And yeah, that means it shifted from almost a purely infantry support role to an anti-armor role. Not dedicated anti-armor, I'll grant you, it's just it made it more effective against armor. You know, especially when it started running up against things like the T-34. where that short stubby gun was just not enough. I'm seeing something in there, and there's nothing out here. And typically whenever I miss scrap, it's towards the start. Where are we? Okay, so I came in here. Scrap on the floor there, which I got. Weird. How they... Ah! See? I was about to say, it's weird how they make this a little avenue, but then didn't put anything down it. They just don't flag that you can open that. Just like that. Dunzo. Oosh. What was I talking about? Yeah, well, yeah, just to trim it all the way back to my original point. Yeah, I think the current tank that the Russians are making, the T-14, is just way too big. That's you. I think the current tank that they're building is way too big. Well, I almost don't know.
Only to rec.
Right. Yeah, let's hit the pass. Get this done so I can really go get the dog, so I can clear out these minefields, and my OCD can calm the fuck down. Yeah, I think their current tank, the T-14, is just way too big. I'll hit that on the way back.
Get down! A marksman!
It has a name, what, the T-14? Yeah, I'm sure it does. They like to name their tanks.
Scarecrow, still stand!
Right. That didn't have over in time. But I'm sure it does. Like I said, I just think it's really big. Right, here we go. I like how I can see the glint coming off his scope, even though he's pointing it toward the ground.
Long shots, up ahead!
I see them. I could take him out with a sniper rifle.
The what? Long looking, let's... Oh, here, I have a few rounds. Make them count.
Okay, you said there was... Ah, right there. Ow, prick.
You're a wizard! The long shot is your wand!
Yeah, that's it. The Armata. Yeah, I thought that was a dumb name too. I don't know why I pressed that button. It looks like it's been designed as a looks like it's been specifically designed to scare, like to intimidate, not to actually be effective.
Keep your head down. I'm gonna take a look.
Yes, but please, hurry back. This is very, very bad terrain. Risky.
Right, Gollum, Jesus. You name your fucking tank Navy? Well, this is the Russians we're talking about. If it has gun and shoots, is Red Army, yes? Yeah, so why does this one float? Is Red Navy, that's it. Okay, you do you, comrade. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm only one man, but... You'd have thought, like, one dude sneaking up. Don't see any torpedo. Don't. Is it? Yeah, try not to give the Russians ideas. But given half a chance, I'll mount a propeller to that bitch and make it a patrol vessel.
Come over here and I'll wring that straight back from your...
Uh-huh. Wow, he lived. No, he isn't. Hi. Come on. Okay, he should be dead from that. I don't care who you are. That was very satisfying. I got him on the last one. I love how. Yes, Justin. I said that they're Russians. You give them half a chance, they'll turn anything into a tank, including their own navy. People call the Spanish Navy Armada, and people call the British one the Royal Navy. Well, yeah, damn straight. It's because we earned that right, damn it. our Navy was the best, and therefore it gets to be called the Royal Navy. 'Cause I would imagine the full name of the Spanish Navy is also like the Armada Real, the Royal Navy. Yeah. I think it's because our Navy won out, so we get the right. Aha. Oh yeah, and we didn't depose our royalty, and the military is still technically in service of the monarchy, so therefore, yeah. Zelda. Green Hink. Did you never got to meet him? He had some fun stories to tell.
Wars, famine, disease, murder. Killed us all.
Well, that is how that works, Max. Okay. What was I calling it? I would imagine it was all called the Royal Navy at some point, considering, like, considering almost at one point or another, all of Europe was ruled by a monarch. So yeah, that doesn't shock me. Just I think it's more that obviously where all the revolutions have happened and the vast majority of Europe is no longer monarchy. It's all changed out to be French National Navy or some shit like that, and like beautiful. Or something of that vein. Yeah, I'm sure the French Navy has a longer name than that. Although, having said that, the militaries tend to be very pragmatic with the name and just call themselves like the French Navy. The Spanish aren't a monarchy. They may still have their royal family, but it's not in charge, and therefore. What am I missing here? 2 bits of scrap, which I'm betting are going to be up tower. So let's start going up the tower. Neither is a British one. It kind of is. We are a constitutional monarchy and the Queen is still the head of state. If only in a name. And, like I say, all the... hello. Bullets. And all the British Armed Forces are, first and foremost, beholden to the Queen. Again, in name. There's a Spanish monarchy. It's not a monarchy. The Spanish are a federal republic. And republic in air quotes, but yeah. Having your royal family still be alive and having them rule your nation are 2 different things. Yeah. That's just where one of them... hello. Found you. So it's at the top. Cool. I'm pretty sure the Spaniards are a federal republic. I know they're definitely not a monarchy. I can tell you that much. I think the only other monarchy in Europe, I think, is actually the Vatican. Because technically the Pope is the king of the Vatican, only he doesn't use that. Doesn't use that honorific for obvious reasons. Ooh.
That must be it. We're not ready to take that on. Not without some preparation.
I'm straight. I mean, how do you even get through that thing? Yeah, because this would have been a key. Yeah, this would have all been docklands where ships would have gone, so that's definitely, like, this would have all been land rather than seabed, because all of that's coastal cliff. I really, really, really do love how they've done the terrain in this game. Like, I can't get enough of it. I really, really can't. Food there. Don't need it. Where's the zip line down? Right here.
Our enemies approach.
How did I hear that? He's all the way down there.
It needs side armor and a grill to shield the nose. The Hunchback can make it happen if I bring him the parts.
God, Max, you can't just call him a hunchback. It's a person with physical differences. I don't even call it disability no more. Well, I suppose that would be one benefit of the apocalypse. I mean, no one can call you out on PC-ness no more.
Your plans for this car, building it up. You gotta do it before we can get past the jaw.
These black fingers are ready to dance, Saint. Oh, yeah, and I know just the steps, too. It's called the Jack, a wasteland classic. We pull it off and our chances of survival grow tenfold.
And the harpoon?
Soon. But she needs the basics first, huh? The car's weak.
Agreed.
Let's return to Jeets first, huh? Then I'll show you the plans.
It's going to want me to build up his specific little, like... There are, like, specific builds you can have, and they all, like, give slight bonuses, to which I say, fuck that. Let's have a looky. I'm going to head back to Jeets and call it there. Can I be a good one? Yeah, but, you know... I mean, Europe is now covered in tricolores, but... There's a strong scarecrow, yeah. I'm not going to be able to pull that down yet. I'll look up how true that is in a bit, Justin, because I'm almost certain that they're not actually a monarchy. I know, like, Danes, I think most of Scandinavia, the Dutch, a lot of European nations have their royal families still around, they're just not empowered. They're just old money. Google disagrees? Okay, when you say Google. I'll run Wikipedia and go down to some of its sources and see what it says, because I'm almost certain they're not a monarchy. Almost certain. But I'm pretty sure there's only 2 monarchies in Europe, and that's us and the Vatican. And it amuses me how they still have a royal family. Like, after Napoleon, and all the bollocks that went on with Germany, and their royal family dying, and then the Germans trying to take over, and that going belly up. I'm pretty sure they shouldn't have a royal family. Ah, Liechtenstein, very true. I'm straight. Yes, I must remember Liechtenstein. That's technically a monarchy. Yeah, I say it's the absolute. To be fair, I think the Pope is also an absolute monarch. He just doesn't use the title. Why has it not got the brawl bar on it? Fuck's sake! I don't have any armor. Can't upgrade the engine any. Horses wish. Tires. No, need to reduce that. Oh, is it exactly? Yes and no. He is, but he doesn't use it. Like he's technically, quote, the king of the Vatican, but it's just not a title he tends to use. Okay, it's just going to let me put this, let me fully upgrade it. Damn. I just spent almost all of that, in fact I think all of it, on the harpoon.
Take it in. Huh? Here it is, Saint. My plans for the Jack. Oh, she'll be perfect. Speed, power, tenacious durability. Take a look-see. Take a look-see.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It comes from that like era of the Holy Roman Empire where like titles got fucky real fast. And you know, are you a bishop? Are you a king? I am bishop. Ah, still less than the king. But I'm also a king, right? And it's theocracy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's just the Pope is the king and the king is the Pope. I think they just blended the two just because it made the whole thing easier. But yeah, no, the Pope is definitely a theocracy with the Pope at the top. Because God and such. Exactly. It's one of those grey things. Two parts missing. There looks to be armor. And I'm not even sure what that is. Baby bars, and it wants me to change the body.
Don't care if you help out. You're just like them outside.
I think like, I'm not saying that the king is just. It's just a. I say it's just something that goes with it, but no, the Pope is in charge, and whoever is Pope is king.
Start prospering.
Yeah, I do believe there's a couple of projects that I've actually completed. If I got to do them on stream, but yeah, that's 3 hours, and I'm going to call it that. Just join us. I've literally just been chilling out on this fucking game. I love this game to bits. Like I can literally just play this game in the background all day long. But yeah, that's going to be that. Next stream most likely is going to be Saturday. There could be one tomorrow, but I wouldn't hold out hope. And if I were to do one tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll do. Sunday is 40k day, so we'll do Dawn of War and Mechanicus then. Which means tomorrow I'll probably do something Paradox related. I'll decide what. And then it's probably going to be U4, let's be honest. Though I could be convinced. Yeah, I'm not sure about tomorrow because I think I'm fairly busy tomorrow, but I'll definitely keep you posted. In which case, if we're going to do that tomorrow, then it means Saturday I might do some like Endless Legend because I really like that game and I really want to show you that game after the disappointingness that was Humankind. Oh, the thing is, Justin, it will be quite late because tomorrow is Friday and Friday means gym, so it will be quite late. Like 11 your time minimum. So be prepared for that. Yeah, that means I can do MechWarrior and Endless Legends Saturday. Them's the plans. Cheers for joining us. And yeah, hopefully I can see you in future. Okay.